If you are looking to apply the research internship this coming summer, then this video is for you. I am the Mitacs intern in the year 2019 and I have been to Canada for 3 months. So hello everyone, welcome back to the new video. So I am going to provide some of the tips that you could prepare your supporting documents which are very important to apply for these research internships. So without any further delay, let's start this video. So before moving to the supporting documents, how you need to prepare those. First, let's talk about the project selection, how you need to select the projects. When talking about specific to the Mitacs internship, which I was a part of in the year 2019, and most of the internships are very much similar to this Mitacs internship, where you have to select the some of the project from the list of the project which has been provided by the various professors from all around the universities in the Canada, and you will get the projects in lot of domains such as the web development, mobile application, machine learning, and there are a lot of more projects on the different domains as well. So you need to categorize the projects, you need to filter the projects on your own basis which you have already worked on. So my personal suggestion and the recommendation is that, so try to select only those projects which you have worked on. Suppose in your CV you have mentioned some of the projects of the machine learning and you only have worked on the machine learning in your undergraduate. You don't need to apply in any other domain like the blockchain and all, because at that particular project you are not the only one who are applying to that project. There might be the number of the people who are applying to the same project who have the good experience at the blockchain, because you haven't worked in this domain, you have worked in the machine learning. So try to apply in only those projects which you have already worked on. Try to diversify it. It's not always you have worked only on the machine learning, might be you have worked in the web development as well, but you are very much interested in doing the internship in the machine learning only. So you need in the Mitacs internship specifically, you have to select the 7 projects. So projects you can select of the machine learning, and remaining 2 you can select of the web development if you have already worked on. So we have talked about the projects. Now let's move on how you can enhance your chances to get selected in this internship. So every research internship requires some of the supporting documents such as your CV, your LOR, your SOP. All these are the supporting documents which are required to assess your application, because most of the time they don't take the interview and they wanted to assess your character, how much you are capable for that particular project, and whether you have done any work in the past as well. So these all sort of things are being identified. So first let's talk about the LOR. So LOR you need to take from the professor whom you know already, or take from the professor who already knows you, because the professor might be teaching you from like a long period of time, from 3 months or 4 months in the class, or might have taken the lab. So he is the best person to assess your character. So he could write a very good LOR for you to recommend you for that particular internship. He also knows you, how you perform in the class or how you perform in the lab. If the professor is guiding you in some of the projects, like maybe the minor projects as well, so that particular professor is very good to assess your knowledge level and how much you are able to process things. And so I have just provided the sample of the LOR as you can see on the screen. So I have left some of the spaces for you to fill in. What I wanted to say is you don't need to copy LOR, because if most of the students try to copy that same, then it could be the problem for the others as well. Just take it as a reference that how you could frame your own LOR. Although it is a responsibility of the professor, but sometimes professors are busy in their own work, so they might ask you to give the LOR of yourself. They can review it because it needs to be on the letterhead which only they can provide it. So this is all about the LOR. So how you can prepare this, I have already provided this reference document. I will also paste that reference document in the description as well, so which you can check it out further. So now talking about the next most important document, which is your CV. How you need to prep. So first of all, take the template from the internship requirement, because most of the internship used to list the template of the CV which you need to prepare accordingly. So try to prepare your CV accordingly, and it will take time to prepare your CV. You don't need to have any typo in your CV. First of all, try to remove all the errors and the typo from your CV. Second most important thing that I wanted to talk is whichever projects that you are going to apply, you must have already worked, and if you have already worked, try to list them on your CV, because this is how they will know that on these particular projects that you have worked on, there needs to be some match in the projects that you are applying and that you have already worked on, so that you need to take care of that. So you need to attach every reference document if you already have and if you have worked on. So try to put the link, try to put that particular supporting documents at some particular link, either the Google Drive link, and try to paste that link in your CV. If you are a computer science student, so try to put the GitHub link, or that will basically create an impact. And the length of the CV can be greater than 1 page. I think the 2 pages will work fine. If you are good in academic, if you have a very good CPI, then try to highlight it, because it shows that you are very good in the academic side, because it is a research internship, then that will be a plus point for you. Fourth thing that I wanted to focus on, which most people have the doubt regarding that, so I wanted to clear that doubt as well. So basically they wanted to know that if research experience is needed for this particular internship or not, or maybe any other research internship. When talking about specifically for the Mitacs research internship, which I was a part of, so I can say it with confidence that research experience is not mandatory. When talking about my application, that if I had the research experience before filling the application form, no, I haven't put any research experience in my CV as well, because I don't have any research experience before applying to that internship. But although I was working on some of the projects, I have done some courses on the Coursera that will help me, because you are an undergraduate student. They are not very much expecting from you. They just wanted to access your profile, whether you are capable to work in their team or not. If they are not very much sure that if you are capable, if you have the ability to work in their team, then they might take an interview for you. Some points, if you are lacking, to clear those points as well. And one more thing, that CV, whenever you are going to list any projects, list any internships, so this needs to be focused based, impact based, that what impact you have created. If you have worked on any group project, or if you have worked on any independent project, this shows that you are able to well work in the team and able to convert your thoughts, your ideas into some reality. So your CV needs to be impact based. If you are extraordinary and if you have done any research work before the 3rd year, then it is very good, definitely going to add your points. So these are all the points which I wanted to discuss regarding the CV, how you need to prepare your CV. So try to frame your CV according to points which I have already mentioned. So now talking about the last supporting document, which is the SOP, which is called the statement of purpose. So this has been asked, success, what you think about yourself. So these are just a basic, very general questions. So I remember that what is the description of the essays that you need to write. You need to try to limit the number of characters that you could write, and the limit is only the 100 words. So you need to be very specific in writing those paragraphs. What are the topics that they are going to ask? First of all, they are going to ask your notable achievements. Paragraph that they are going to ask is the general description of the skills, background knowledge, and the research interests. How you need to prepare your SOP. First of all, they are also going to ask you why you wanted to do that internship. What is the purpose of doing that particular internship? Because it is not only you that you are applying to this internship, there are the number of people who are applying to this internship, and there are number of people also that are applying to the same project in which you have provided your interest. So try to frame your SOP in terms that you wanted to pursue your higher education and the research in Canada. You might not have a clear thought in your mind at that time. Even if you are not sure you can do the higher education in Canada or not, because after doing the internship you still have the time to think upon that idea. that if you wanted to do the higher education in Canada. In terms of the education, Canada is a very good country. It has the number of universities which come under 100 or under 50 as well. So it is a good choice to do the higher education from Canada. I would say that it is not a good idea to say that you don't wanted to do the higher education in Canada at that particular time, because after doing the internship you still have the time to think on your choice and you can still decide that if you wanted to do or not. And they ask the general things, your interests, your background knowledge, your research interests, your achievements, etc. So this you can write on your own, because you are the best person to assess your background knowledge, your character, how much you know, so you cannot lie yourself. So these are all the supporting documents that you need to prepare. Hope this video makes sense for you. This video adds some value while filling the application form for the research internship. Might be very helpful for you. Then make sure to like this video and subscribe to this channel. This is all what I wanted to say. So let's end this video and we will meet soon. Till then, bye bye.